Hello Now Mag readers, I'm Josh, and basically yesterday I headed out all the way to Oxford University to watch Nick Jonas do a chat on his journey so far, including the time the Jonas Brothers took a very unexpected turn.
Went from Jonas Brothers that was positive and encouraging to, we're going to be a punk band. Positive and encouraging to punk band.
Starting from the very beginning, it was quite interesting to hear just how Nick and his brothers came to become one of the biggest bands in the world at one point.
Moved out to LA, the single started to pick up called SOS. Became our first hit, I guess you could say. It was very, very intense. Walking on broken glass.
And it wasn't just his time in the band he spoke so openly about, but his first attempt at acting.
We also had these movies called Camp Rock and Camp Rock 2. It was very intense. Have you ever seen those movies? I watched them too.
But Nick, this is real, this is me, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Obviously growing up in the public eye doesn't come without its problems, which Nick did find out when trying to pursue romantic relationships, but surprisingly him and Demi Lovato had a bit of sneaky fun with this without any of us ever realising.
Wrote my music with my brothers and myself, so there was an element of, who is this song about? I have a good friend, Demi Lovato, and we write a lot of songs together, and that was like our goal. Was like, let's find ways to slide these references in. Only the person listening will know.
After the Jonas Brothers took an inevitable hiatus in 2010, Nick also opened up about just what went wrong when they did come back together.
We came back together, started writing and recording again, and this is where some things changed. Saw very quickly that there was a loss of rhythm with each other, and a real struggle to find our identity again as a group, because we'd all gone and lived such separate lives.
With the band basically over then and uncertainty ahead, it was quite inspiring then to hear how Nick's determination stopped him from just throwing the towel in completely.
At 21, I was not going to be washed up. That was not an option.
And if you've ever wondered what the oddest rumours super famous pop stars tend to read about themselves are, then Nick also shed a bit of light on this as well.
I'm getting engaged, or that I'm dead. News to me.
And then after a Q&A session with the students of Oxford University, that was it. And I think we all fell a little more in love with Nick than we were before, both emotionally and physically in this girl's case. And while we all happily acknowledge we were more in love with Nick Jonas than ever, on the party bus on the way back to London, Nick got on his phone to find out why his girlfriend doesn't love him.
Where's the love?
Well, I am.
I know, but I would love for you to just show me like a little bit of love sometimes.
And that was a joke, it wasn't his girlfriend on the phone, so ignore that. Make sure you head over to www.nowmagazine.co.uk if you want to know more about what happened during our trip out to Oxford with Nick Jonas, and yeah, thank you for watching.